The Battle of Verdun, fought from February 21 to December 18, 1916, was the largest and bloodier battle of World War I on the Western Front, lasting 303 days. The battle was between the French and German armies. The battle took place in the hills north of Verdun, in northeastern France, hence its name. The main reason for the war was the failure of the German advance towards Paris during 1914, which forced the Germans to fortify themselves in northern France by building a line of trenches. The consequences of the war were the failure of the German strategy to break the war from the impasse in which it found itself at the beginning of 1916, the death of 370,000 French soldiers and 340,000 Germans, and there were also more than 500,000 injured. The weakening of the command lines of the German army due to the death of a large number of officers, and the strengthening of the morale of the French troops, who managed to repel the German attacks.
The Battle of Somme in 1916 was one of the biggest and longest battles of the First World War, with more than 1 million deaths on both sides. British and French forces attempt to break through the German lines along a 40-kilometer front in the north and the south of the Somme River in northern France. The main purpose of the battle was to distract the German troops from the Battle of Verdun. However, the deaths in the Battle of Somme ended up being higher than in the Battle of Verdun. The main consequences of the Battle of Somme were the death of almost 500,000 Germans and about 200,000 French and 400,000 British. At the end of the battle, it concluded from the Germans being repelled by the French after huge efforts. In this battle, a lot of English soldiers died because of the bad strategy of their generals, which told their soldiers to go walking to the enemy trenches instead of running.